Hey John, nice job on these. Yeah, they all look pretty good. Just double check to make sure that the images are high enough resolution. Just because you run into problems when you put them into a 300 DPI image file in Photoshop, and this project is definitely supposed to be printable for your portfolio. So anyway, and another requirement for this assignment, which you might want to do before you put it in the Dropbox, is you need to include the sketch that you're that these are the images for. So just a few little suggestions. I would look for, I love this image, but I would look for more kind of less symmetrical sandwich, and also maybe look for some kind of more, kind of just more kind of funky chicken leg. I mean, these French fries I think will work fine, even though I think when you start to get them bigger and to isolate them, they might get too small. They just look a little bit blurry. So, I mean, I don't know. I love Google image search, but I was looking, that looks like the one you have. But I thought this one was pretty cool, just with this crusty. And again, see when you mouse over these, it says 1,000 pixels. That would probably be big enough. Let's see, open a new tab. Just because since it's not going to be super big, there's other ones too here too. Since it's not going to be, and this is already has a transparent background, but since it's not going to be super big, you could probably get away with it being the 1,000 pixels. So yeah, so if you just mouse over, you get the pixel size. So yeah, I would just try to get stuff that doesn't look so perfect and so symmetrical, just because this, it's going to be more fun to create kind of a more wacky kind of caricature. So I also looked up sub sandwiches, and they all kind of look kind of just perfect, but even this angle of view here would be more interesting than the head-on angle. Because like I said, the head-on angle kind of gets pretty static. So just observing that would be really a good idea. So, I mean, this one looks pretty cool. It's not big enough. You can see it's 500 pixels. But I'm just looking for other images that are kind of, less perfect looking. I kind of like those olives. This one's a little bit better angle too, but but the idea is just to have it kind of from, you can see two sides, just like this one up here. You can see this front side and then this side, and you can see a little bit of the top. But anyway, just suggestions. You don't have to do everything I suggest, but I'm just trying to get like a really strong portfolio piece, because we're going to be working on this the whole time. So I'm just looking through all of these sandwiches. There's so many of them. Yeah, and I like the color, the color approach, because you do have, these are all kind of yellowy objects. I would look for an olive that has a real red center, but you can also saturate it more in Photoshop. You can also saturate all these colors more, and you've got the red here, so I think you'll be pretty okay with it. Just make sure that you have that, that they're all big enough. But overall, really nice job. Yeah, it's too bad that I would, if you can, I would really suggest photographing your own. You don't really learn much about masking out the background when you have this white background. You just don't really learn anything. So having something that has a more complicated background, even this dish, which isn't much, but, or something like this, you'll just really learn a lot more. And knowing how to mask out a background is a really important Photoshop skill. So again, it's your choice, but it's really good to practice removing objects from a background, even something like this, but you can't use this because of the watermark on it. Okay, so anyway, nice job.